Spain, a legendary country where you can find a mix of old stories, modernity, and nature. Music, sites worthy of visiting, and elegancy are the three elements found in the Spanish cities that we will be exploring in this video. Let us start with Madrid, the city of art, history, culture, and friendly people. Madrid has all three elements. There are many interesting historical and ancient sites to be visited in Madrid. You can use the metro since it is safe and easy and operates into the late hours most of the week. Start your tour at the Royal Palace located on Bailén Street. The palace was built during the 19th century. An Italian, Filippo Juvara, was commissioned to design the palace, which was built in a grand fashion along the style of France's Versailles. Because of the alteration of artistic styles through different periods, the palace decoration has been modified over time. Visitors to the Royal Palace of Madrid will enjoy exploring the elegant rooms that tell old stories. Spain's royal family continues to use the palace for state ceremonies. Several rooms in the palace are regularly open to the public, except during state functions. Tourists must also visit Plaza Mayor. The name of the plaza has changed over time. It was originally named Plaza del Arrabal. Gran Via, the street that never sleeps, is an ornate and upscale shopping street located in central Madrid. Tourists will enjoy the shopping experience not only because of the variety of items on sale, but also because of the diverse dance and music performances. Visiting brand outlets would be a different shopping experience. A charming site for a stroll during the night would be close to Puerta de Alcalá. This is a gate that was built in 1764 and designed by the Italian architect Sabatini. It was built to replace a small 16th century Baroque gate with a larger one. In the same gate area, you can find an iconic symbol of Madrid. People assume that the building is haunted by the ghost of its first owner. Nowadays, the plaza houses the Casa de America, a cultural center and art gallery that mainly focuses on Latin American art. Art is of a special taste in Madrid, since it mixes between creativity and elegancy. There are two recommended art museums in Madrid that should be visited, Museo del Prado and the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum. In the first one, there are supreme collections of European art showcasing the history of people during the 12th century until the 19th century. It was founded as a museum of paintings and sculpture in 1819. The Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum has a massive vital painting collection. The museum also houses an exquisite collection of 15th century portraits. In the past, it had belonged to the Real Sitio del Buen Retiro Palace. Now it is a public park. The classical gardens in the Andalusian style and the Rose Garden are unique gardens in this park. There is also an artificial lake where visitors can rent rowing boats. Visitors will also find a large monument with the statue of King Alfonso XII on a horse overlooking the lake. You rarely find tourists visiting small Spanish cities such as Toledo or Segovia. Segovia is located northwest of Madrid in central Spain. It is historically vital because it showcases a combination of Moorish, Christian, and Jewish history. During the 16th century, the three groups worked together in the manufacturing boom. We start our trip in Segovia by visiting the Museum of Segovia. The museum showcases the history of Segovia during several centuries and explains the different economic conditions of the city. It was created in 1842 and has around 6 rooms around the courtyard. Visitors will find a collection that exhibits not only fine arts but also ethnology and archaeology, in addition to collections of coins and describe several periods. Visitors can enjoy the amazing views of the surrounding areas of Alcazar Castle, since the fortress is located on a steep-sided rocky crag. Inside the castle, visitors will learn about the old military in Segovia. Actually, this castle and its location was made for military purposes. During the 12th century, the fortress was the residence of King Alfonso VIII, while during the 13th century, it was the castle of John II and Henry IV. Several important incidents took place in this castle. This is the Old Jewish Quarter. This quarter was in the past in 1481 enclosed by 7 walls. In this quarter, visitors can walk and discover several historical sites. Roman aqueducts are historically pieces of art that people love to see. The Romans built aqueducts in approximately the 1st and 2nd century. It is a beautiful place of art that must be photographed. Visitors can distinguish the old area of Segovia from the new one once they see this historical feature. Segovia has a multitude of gardens that visitors could enjoy walking in and exploring. Barcelona is one of the busiest and most crowded cities in Spain. It is an attractive spot for lovers of architecture and history. The original name of the city was Barcino, probably named after the Carthaginian ruler Hamilcar Barca. This is the Museum of Barcelona. It is situated inside a Gothic palace which has 3 floors. It is located in the middle of the Barri Gothic. Inside the museum, visitors will learn about the Romans in ancient Spain. For example, visitors will be able to enter an ancient laundry and dyeing facility. In this old military fortress, tourists will be informed about the whole history of Catalonia, Old Barcelona. Montjuic Castle currently serves as a Barcelona municipal facility. It is built on top of Montjuic Hill. This castle has roots dating back to 1640. Visitors can use the teleferic or take a walk on Montjuic Hill and enjoy the sights of green landscape. There are also several other museums and restaurants in this hill. Lisieux Cathedral is an old Gothic building in the city. It has a 14th century cloister that includes a courtyard where you can see a Gothic portico and 13 geese. La Sagrada Familia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and well known as the Unfinished Church. Antoni Gaudí constructed it in 1882 and it will be completed in 2026, meaning it will be finished 100 years after Gaudí's death. In the old days, a man named Eusebi Güell wanted to create a stylish park for Barcelona's aristocracy. This park was named Park Güell. It has also been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1984. At the top of the park, there is a terraced area where you can get a wonderful view of the park and of Barcelona city. In the park, there are people selling souvenirs while others are dancing. The La Rambla street would be a good place to shop in Barcelona. This street, as well as the Gothic Quarter, is a location where thefts often take place. However, despite this, visiting the Gothic Quarter is well worth the trouble to see beautiful little streets and alleyways. Barcelona is well known for its massive beaches where you can swim, walk, or even see the sunset. Picasso Museum is also worthy of exploring. In this museum, you will discover around 4,251 pieces of art by Picasso. The museum was opened in 1963 for the public. Spanish people are keen on music and are interested in playing music in streets or even in palaces. Palace of Catalan Music is one place where you will enjoy listening to music. It is a concert hall that was opened in 1908. If you did not visit a stadium in Madrid, you should visit FC Barcelona Museum and Camp Nou Stadium. This is a brilliant way to learn about the entire history of the team and their achievements. You can also buy souvenirs from the store at the stadium. Before leaving, there are several things to know about Spanish people other than them being friendly. As a people, they are creative, even those who are homeless. The Spanish like to eat tapas, which is a small portion of food, and they like sharing their food. Music and history are everywhere.